Hey everyone from Lanzarote. Today I'm going to hike the Caldera Blanca trail, which is a very beautiful and popular trail. The Caldera Blanca trail leads us up a volcano and I expect some amazing views and awesome landscapes with surreal rocks and colors, and I'm really excited about this. So in front of us we can already see the caldera. By the way, this trail is very popular, and if you hike it, expect other people to be around. So this first part of the trail leads us through this lava flow, which I really like. By the way, the last couple of days it was really windy, and now all of a sudden there is hardly any wind, and it was so quiet just now. I say was because now I'm walking and it's loud because I'm walking on these rocks here. So in case you're wondering why I'm wearing this jacket, it's actually just for sun protection. We are very far in the south and my skin really isn't used to this. And on the first day I burnt myself despite sunscreen and even there being clouds and some rain showers even. But now it's actually already very warm and I'm curious to see how this will go. I feel like everyone who goes to Lanzarote for hiking is going to hike this trail, and there has to be a reason for this. I'm very curious and I'm already intrigued by the landscape. And it's so quiet, especially after this storm the past couple of days. Now that you hear nothing, it's like a pressure on your ears. Quiet. This lava flow here is 300 years old, but it doesn't look it. It looks like it just happened. This is because on Lanzarote there's little to no erosion because of the dry weather and there's hardly any plants. We're in a national park called Parque Natural de los Volcanes. There's another national park nearby, which is the Timanfaya National Park. Timanfaya is the only remaining active volcano on Lanzarote. It's created a beautiful landscape around it, and that's what they are very protective about. This is why you cannot go hiking there alone. So basically they force you to have a guide. Without the wind, actually, it's getting quite warm. So with this jacket, I hope this will work because I can't burn my skin anymore. So this lava stream here is from the Timanfaya volcano. It's a couple of kilometers in that direction. It's quite a distance. When the lava came out of the volcano, it was very hot and liquid. But the volcano is actually several kilometers away from here, and on the way here it cooled down. That means its viscosity increased and it cracked and created lumps. This is what you see here. So in a moment we would actually climb another volcano first, which is Montaña Caldereta, 324 meters high. And then behind it is Montaña Blanca. We are climbing Montaña Caldereta now. I hope. It looks like there's actually no way up. Or am I missing a path here somewhere? I'll try a bit further, but really it doesn't look good. I stand corrected, there is a trail here. It's just not very easy to see. I hope the trail doesn't just end and I'm wasting elevation gain here. There's a lot more to come later. So I am the only crazy person who thought this was a good idea. Yeah. But now I think it's further down there than up there. So I just hope I don't have to return and just waste all of this. I actually just lost the path. I can't see it anymore. And I'm gonna have to return. So this was a waste of time and energy. Almost, because we do get a nice view from here. Okay, what you can learn from this is, unless you know what I missed, don't climb Mount Caldereta. There are multiple little single trails here. You can go up a bit, but I think they just end somewhere. And even though my hiking apps tell me I can walk around this, I don't think it's actually possible. Or the people who tracked that trail they walked, they just went off the path, and this is why this was tracked. Nevertheless, after this tiny break here, we will climb Caldera Blanca, which is definitely possible to climb. Let me know in the comments if you ever managed to climb Mount Caldereta, and if you know what I missed. So we're back on this path. This will get us up to Caldera Blanca. So here lava flowed between those mountains and it piled up before heading further down to the sea. It is recommended to hike this trail counterclockwise. That way you have the steep part in the beginning and you have to go up the steep path and not down the steep path. So this is much more comfortable, I think. The only living things I see here are birds and lizards, besides humans. It's around 20 degrees. We have April the 1st. No joke. I just had to do that, right? So the eruption in 1730 was actually quite enormous and devastating. Around 30% of the island was kind of destroyed, and the eruption lasted over 6 years. It was massive. It reshaped the island entirely. The island itself is around 15 million years old, so it's not too young. But it's been constantly reshaped by volcanic activity. I'm not sure how likely it is that a volcano will erupt again. By the way, in some places you will smell sulfur. This is not sewage. This is from the soil. Sulfur is in the soil because it's volcanic. I really like this hike so far. The only problem is it's really hot, which is my fault because I'm wearing this jacket. Better than being burned, I guess. I will try to keep this up as long as possible. This is cool. So I'm standing in this ridge here on the slope of the mountain. But what I absolutely do not like, that people took the opportunity and thought it was a great idea to carve their names in this sandy rock face. Why do people do that? This is the reason why we can't have nice things. People like that are the reason why most of the trails in Timanfaya are closed off to the public. It's sad for the rest of us. I've seen people actually put graffiti on trees and on rocks and on anything. I don't like graffiti in general, but why do you have to ruin landscapes? I mean, why nature? We're still heading for the way up. I do not miss the trees here. I really love trees. I love lush green forests. But this is its own kind of landscape, its own character, and it's amazing. It's very impressive, it's very unique, it's very different. I like the unusual, the surreal landscapes, and volcanoes are uniquely capable of creating them. This is the trail. Maybe you can see the people on the trail back there. yeah, it's incredibly steep. Haven't done any sort of mountaineering in the last couple of months. Years, actually years. I think the last mountain I climbed was on São Miguel, and that was in 2022. I think this is the path. I see footprints here. Doesn't tell you much, but I think we have to go up here. Now we have a beautiful view inside the caldera. The last like 20 meters or so you have to like find your own path. I had to put my camera away because I needed my hands. I'm very happy I'm on top of the ridge now. There's still some uphill to go because I'm not on the highest point yet, and of course we have to find the highest point after a short break. This is a great trail. This is an amazing panorama, especially on a clear day like this. Wow, almost there. I made it up here and the view is amazing. You see dozens of volcanoes. And here we can view into Timanfaya National Park. We can see the entire island here and some other islands. I'm gonna try to, I don't know what they are, but maybe I can in post let you know. This is Famara back there. Lanzarote is sometimes referred to as the island of the 1,000 volcanoes. In actuality, it's only 100 volcanoes, around 100 volcanoes, and we're at 458 meters. I'm taking an extended break here because it's incredible. And the weather is so perfect today. There's this post here on top. And somebody left this rock here. It's pretty cool. Check them out. It's really pretty. It's interesting, there are a lot of French tourists here on this mountain. At least 70% of the people I meet here speak French. Usually on this island there are more German tourists. There are a lot of German tourists to the extent that it gets weird. I wonder how this came to be, that this place is such a magnet for Germans. So this is not anywhere near Germany. Find these little plants here. Trees maybe. I wonder what's the point, because I don't think this will keep standing up here on this ridge. I like the thought. That right there is where I got up the ridge, and then I walked all the way up here and back around here. So I walked halfway around the caldera, and now I'm looking for a way down. So I just take a look at where people are at. This is Caldereta, by the way. What you get to see up here is probably better than what you can see from the ridge of Caldereta. So even if there was a good way to get up there, which there isn't, I think you better just skip it and go to Caldera Blanca instead. So I now actually walked more than half of the caldera, and here now is the exit to the bridge trail. This is a great view too. If you can't tell, I really love this hike right now. This is cool. So my trail up was on the northwest side of the mountain, and my trail down is now on the east side of the mountain. This hike is amazing. So I totally get why it appeared to me that Caldera Blanca was kind of obligatory on the itinerary of a hiker on Lanzarote. So quiet. I'm tired, but I'm also super energized at the same time because this hike was so amazing. Yeah, we're back on the trail that led me to Caldereta mountain, and that means we're soon going to be at the trailhead again. That also means this is it for the hike, unfortunately. I hope you enjoyed this hike too, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one.